Hi guys, it's Carissa, and I just have a quick status video for you on where things stand right now. This afternoon I received a call from my specialist's office. They had the results from my blood work that I had taken earlier in the week to check my thyroid levels. They've been monitoring them because although they're typically in the normal range, they're elevated to a point where it would hinder conception. So they have me on 25 milligrams of Synthroid, and I've been taking that for quite a while. The last time they checked my thyroid levels was it was between 4 and 6 weeks ago, roughly. And they said at that time that it was still a little bit elevated, but they didn't want to change my dosage just yet. Well, I missed the actual phone call, so I just got a voicemail, so I don't know what the actual number result was, and I'm sure I could call them and ask, and they would tell me, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, I was told that my numbers were elevated once again, so they are upping my dosage from 25 to 50 milligrams of Synthroid starting tomorrow. And I don't know a lot about hypothyroidism. I do know that it runs in my family, and that from what I understand, there really isn't anything that you can do to prevent it or to help with it overall. I don't know at what age people typically are diagnosed. I don't know if there's like a point in life when there's usually an onset, or if it's just like if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it's not necessarily at the same time. I haven't really looked into it. I don't know much about it. But from what I understand, if it's something that I can't really control, I'm not going to worry about it, and I'll just kind of trust the doctors on that and take the increased dosage in the Synthroid. There's a really good chance that I could still be within normal levels, but just too high for pregnancy. So that's fine with me. I'll find out more details at my appointment, I'm sure. But that was really the only thing that was going to happen between now and my appointment if I didn't get my period, which I actually am kind of getting right now. I say that because I can't tell yet if this is cycle day 1 or if tomorrow would be. I'm thinking tomorrow. If not, today is cycle day 83. And it has been a long time since I have had this kind of a stretch. And I think I just got too comfortable with being so regular once I had started metformin and having regular procedures done throughout the year. I think that taking the fertility medications and going through all the routines was really helping me stay on regular ovulation. It could be a coincidence, I don't know, but I fell off the wagon a little while ago when I kind of gave up and we were starting natural cycles, and I wasn't staying on top of my metformin, which I think is really what keeps me the most regular in terms of my period. So good old menstruation. I was kind of expecting it because, although I can't really say that, I've been expecting it for all 80 days because I had symptoms. I mean, I don't know if you understand or can relate, but I basically have cramps all month long. Between taking medications or taking supplements to boost fertility and the metformin and the PCOS, I always have these faint cramps, and sometimes they get a little worse, but they're ever-present cramps. So I can't really go by that. I also felt incredibly bloated, but it's also summer and it's kind of hot outside, and that, of course, makes me feel bloated as well. And the real telltale sign recently was I was starting to feel the mood swings creeping up. I didn't let any of them out. I don't think anybody else would have detected them, but I definitely could kind of, I was like, oh, this isn't normal. I think I'm getting my period soon. I hope I am, because something little would happen and I get real mad and have to shake it off. And I've had a lot of breakouts on my chin, which is a problem area for me, but it's usually a very good sign that I'm getting ready to have my period. So I use Instead cups. I sometimes use them with pads if the flow is too heavy, and I haven't had to do that yet today, so I'm guessing that tomorrow is cycle day 1, and that's fine. So that's where everything stands right now. I am going to be starting the Biggest Loser Challenge. As I said, it starts on the 15th. If you haven't already, please check out my last video, email Stephanie, and get all signed up so you can join us. I think quite a few girls are doing it, so the prize is going to be that much bigger. The competition will be that much more fierce. I think that's really exciting, and it'll only help everybody, you know? Who doesn't want to lose a couple of pounds? And it's a great group dynamic as well. So if you've been a lurker and you've just kind of been watching, everybody's welcome. You don't have to be trying to conceive, but if you're a part of this community or you are just getting, you know, to know everybody in it, it's a great way to get started. So I'm looking forward to that. But I've just been trying to cut out bad habits. I have a terrible, horrible, true, I'm not using this word to exaggerate, addiction to soda. But I feel like I don't even like it anymore. It's really weird. I actually bought myself one today. I got a small soda. I drove through a fast food place, got a small soda. I took like 2 sips of it, and I was like, I don't even want that. And it was great. It was really great. And I just did it because I was kind of just in a mood, and I kind of was like, well, got to get it out of my system. I'm not going to be doing this anymore next week. And I didn't want it. So that's good. But that's all I have to report right now. That's all that's going on. I did film my TTW video for this week, so I will edit that and put that up soon. I hope everyone's doing well, and I will talk to you as soon as I get something else for you, I guess. Okay? Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.